Right.
Don is on.
John is on. Okay.
Don't worry, Samantha.
Don's on too, so it's 3-3.
Samantha goaded me into this. I'm terrible at trivia. I tried to say I'm sponsoring. This should be good enough. Here I am.
Okay, all right. Well,
First question, how do you spell craft?
so Samantha. Oh, hey, we got one more player coming on here, Dana.
Dana.
Oh my gosh. Okay, sirens started up right across the street from me. This is terrible
Right.
timing. But,
So that's we can barely hear him, Samantha. So don't worry about it. I'm guessing we have to be pretty close to full here.
we have everyone. Everyone came in. I know Jennifer yesterday said that something came up
Okay.
and she wouldn't be able to make it. So yeah, now we've got everybody here.
So we might as well go ahead and get started.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just to let you know, David Ketchum will be joining us in a few minutes. And what I'll do in the intervening time is just kind of get us rolling so that we can kind of get started and keep you folks on schedule and all that kind of good stuff. And then when he joins us, we'll just roll it over to him. He's done this a few times, so he's comfortable just stepping right in. I'm guessing we can maybe get up to the point right before we start asking questions, and then he can take over from there. So let's go ahead and just get started. And thank you, teams, for being here today. Not Fast is Furious and Cliff Clavin's. So we're going to have a great time with Trivia Challenge. And so once we get started and we actually do recording, we'll just introduce the teams. We'll let I'll actually introduce the spokespeople, and then each of the spokespeople will introduce the team members, and then we'll go ahead and get started from there. And so, as you both know, you all submitted some numbers to figure out who goes first. And as it turns out, Cliff Clavin team won. So they go first with the questions. Lucky choice on their part, but that's, I guess, the way it works. And then with the sudden death and the likelihood there is sudden death, as it turns out, Cliff Clavin's won that one also. What did you guys do? Did you
Plug goes to Paul.
Yeah, I guess. I was going to say you bribed Samantha or something. But so in any event, if we get to that, get to that point in the sudden death, then we'll kind of explain things there. So then I'll just quickly explain the rules, and then we'll actually launch the trivia challenge. So any questions before we get started here? I know some of you have been to this before, so you're probably bored with it all. But
This is Don. Where's Julie? I don't see her on there.
I'm here, Don.
Okay.
I got the Wednesday alarm going off. So.
Okay, just checking.
All right. Okay. So any other questions? No? All right. So Samantha, let's go ahead and start recording and then roll into the show.
Welcome to St. Paul Boma's Trivia Challenge, the exciting game where teams compete for prizes answering trivia questions. Now, let's welcome our host for today, David Ketchum, who just came in, and Joe Sparts, co-hosting.
All right. Did David join?
David just came in.
All right, David, your timing's perfect. Yeah, so you can just kind of get rolling if you want, or I could kick in for a little bit here while you're getting set up.
Timing is rarely perfect, by the way.
So do you want me to do anything, or are you going to take it?
Where have you started at all?
Well, we're just started recording, and so now Samantha just introduced you. So that's where we are at, because you just got your introduction. So I
I'll take it.
okay.
This is like a board meeting, Joel.
Yeah.
Very much like a board meeting. Well, thank you. And welcome everybody to St. Paul Boma's Trivia Challenge. I can feel the excitement in the air. Before we get started, let's thank our sponsor, Craft Mechanical. They are providing each winning member with a $25 gift card of their choice to the Butter Tin, Burger Moe's, or Legacy Chocolate. So thank you, Craft Mechanical.
Welcome.
Now let's meet our two teams. Representing Cliff Clavin is Paul Benson with Craft Mechanical. Hi, Paul.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can. So this is your first time playing Trivia Challenge?
This is my first time playing trivia, so Samantha goaded me into this. So I'm hoping my teammates are exceptionally good at this game.
Well, we always love it when a sponsor joins the event. So thank you for sponsoring and thank you for participating.
Yep.
Well, can you introduce your team members?
Geez, yes, I can. Let me hold on. I'm pulling up so I don't butcher the names too bad. We have Jerry. Is it Hurstman from
It is.
Frauenschuh?
Yes.
From Frauenschuh. Dana Krasowski from Environmental Plant Services. I'm sorry,
Yes.
Dana, I butchered that, huh?
Can you hear me?
Yep,
Yes.
we can hear you, Dana.
Perkowski.
And then we have Mark Rakowski, mechanical engineer from Craft Mechanical, joining us.
Very good. Well, considering the fact that you knew your teammates' names so well, I know that you guys haven't been going on any retreats or any off record training, but we'll let it slide this time. So that's Team Cliff Clavin. So welcome, and let's give him a round of applause. Okay, representing the Not Fast, Just Furious team is Lee Narrison with Filtration Systems, Inc. Welcome, Lee.
Hi.
So would you please introduce your team members?
Well, I got one of them. We have Julie Pertee,
Hello.
and I'm not sure who else is here.
Oh, we got Don Crook.
Julie and Don
Yep, Julie. Yep, both of us are with Colliers.
Colliers. Got it.
Yep.
Well, welcome both. Hey, Don, how are you?
Good to see you, Dave. You
My
can't
old
see
friend
me,
Don
but
Crook. I am not going to rig the game for Don, even though he would probably like it very much if I did so. So, so Lee, do you guys think you might be a little rusty, or have you spent some time brushing up on your trivia knowledge?
I've been spending all winter triviaizing.
All right.
All right. Well, let's hear it for the Not Fast, Just Furious team. A little round of applause. Now, the rules are very, very simple. Each team gets a turn at answering 6 multiple choice questions about St. Paul Boma, Boma International, the city of St. Paul, Minnesota, or other various topics. Teams have 20 seconds to answer each question. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. The team with the most points at the end of the match wins. In the unlikely scenario that we end in a tie, we go into sudden death. And if we end up there, I'll explain those rules. And of course, you are on your honor not to use any outside resources to answer these questions. No phones, no computers, no person whispering in your ear, please. Now, prior to coming on the air, we had the two teams select a number to see who goes first, and the winner was Cliff Clavin. So they will go first. Teams, are you ready?
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are we just supposed to blurt out the answer or write it down?
Typically, a teammates, I'll read off the answer, and then the teams you guys will communicate amongst yourselves, and then form up on one answer, and then I'll ask for the final answer, and that's what your captain gives me.
Oh, okay.
But you're doing it if you're not answering the same question, so they can hear your rumblings and your answers in your mind process, and it's all good.
Okay.
All right.
So Dave, are you giving us the question, the answer, and we have to form the answer in the form of a question?
You do not have to formulate the answer in the form of a question. So,
okay.
Let's play Trivia Challenge.
Let's go Team Clavin.
Go.
Okay,
It was there,
first
now it's gone.
first question. Here we go.
Here we go. What is the tallest St. Paul Boma member building?
Anyone? Okay.
A, Wells Fargo Place, B, First National Bank Building, C, Great Northern Building, or D, Treasure Island Center? And I'm keeping the clock. You have 30 seconds to answer.
Team, it has to be Wells Fargo Place.
Everyone agree?
Yes.
Final answer, Wells Fargo.
David? Team
The
Cliff
answer
Clavin?
is yes.
Final answer, A, Wells Fargo Place.
All right, thanks, Paul. The answer is A, Wells Fargo Place. Congratulations.
Yes!
Okay, moving on to question number 2. Bill
Hey,
Booth.
Dave, is this still Team Clavin or is this the other team?
No,
No,
it's
we
still Team
alternate.
Clavin. You guys
Okay.
answer all the way through until you get to your, and then we go to the other team.
Oh.
So, Bill Booth is known for many, many things, but what is he mostly known for? Creating the award named Toby, organizing a bike race in the Skyways, helping to establish District Energy, or all of the above.
I know 2 of the 3. I'd say all of the above.
Anyone else? I have no idea who Bill Booth is.
I have no idea.
Let's go with all the
Made
above.
my day, Paul. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll go with D, all of the above. Final answer.
Correct answer is all of the above. For bonus points, just for extra credit, Jerry, tell everybody what Toby stands for.
It is, I'm going to get this wrong because I think it's not the office building of the year.
It's not.
It is, one of those letters is wrong. Something building of the year.
Point, I'll mention it for you.
Don knows. He's won several.
And Dave, you corrected me on this in the past, or Joe did.
It is the outstanding building of the year.
Thank you.
And that is a mistake that everyone all the way up to the International Awards Committee makes it every year. So, okay, let's move on.
Within trivia.
Yeah, really. Question number 3. What was the name of the building where Boma had its first office? And the answers are the North Federal Building, Ecolab University, One Capital Center Plaza, or Wabasha Tower.
Anyone? I've been here for like 5 months, so it's not a fair question.
It goes back before my time.
Me
That's
too.
it.
We got a guess?
Yeah, let's guess.
I don't
D?
know, A or D.
I'd say A or D as well.
Which one do we want to go with?
5 seconds.
A.
I say A. All right, A. Final answer.
Okay, the answer is
Yes.
Great guess.
Wow.
I'd rather be lucky than good. And David, when we put this
awesome.
together, I looked for a lot of lucky people.
Well,
Never
I'll tell you,
adult.
the Northern Federal Building is what it was called at the time, but then it changed into One Capital Center Plaza. Then it changed into Ecolab University. So
Wow.
that's Joe's way of making sure you're keeping you honest there. But
Man.
little
You know what? I'm glad you all ended up going with A because if what I have in my notes here is correct, Wabasha Tower is fictitious. That
it is
not-
does not exist.
Never did.
All right,
I'm
moving
glad
on.
you didn't put the First National Bank building on that list of 4.
Right.
Half Mechanical did a lot of work at that Wabasha Tower.
Very good.
Just don't
All right.
tell my boss. Those are a lot of lunches.
Let's move on to the next question.
So is that your office that you're having your photo from there?
Yeah, right.
What is the largest national park in the lower 48 states? Is it Yellowstone, Death Valley, Grand Canyon, or Voyageurs?
Grand Canyon.
Was that?
I'd say Grand Canyon, but I'm not 100%.
I'm going Yellowstone. I'm not 100% either, though.
Or how big is Voyagers? Is that the Boundary Waters?
10 seconds.
Pick one.
Paul?
Grand Canyon popped into my head too, but I have no idea.
Let's go Grand Canyon. I think
See
it's more-
Grand Canyon, David.
I was just there last week, and it is not the largest.
Ah,
So our answer is Death Valley.
well, at
You
least we didn't
You
guess
guys
that.
were all over everything else but that one. Death Valley is
Sorry,
a
Anna had it
guys.
right.
massive
Sorry.
footprint.
No worries, Dina. I had no idea.
Okay, moving on. Next question. What former governor of Minnesota ran for president 8 times? It's not Jesse Ventura.
I'm going to guess Orville Freeman.
Rudy Perpich, Floyd B. Olson, Harold Stassen, or Orville Freeman?
It's either Stassen or Freeman.
Only name I know on there is Rudy Perpich, so I'm gonna go with you. Anyone else?
Dane, anything?
Nothing.
I don't know. Rudy Perpich, but that's the only
No,
one.
it's not Rudy. First
Just
thing that came
guess.
to mind was Orville Freeman. That was, of course, I think Stassen.
You go
All
with
right.
it.
C. Harold Stassen. Final answer, David.
All right, let's take a look. Good answer.
Hey,
Way to go, Jerry.
Good guesser, that Jerry Hersman. I like it.
Fifth or sixth.
Free beer for Jerry. You just send me an
Hey,
email, Jerry.
Jerry!
All right, I believe we have one more question for Team Cliff Clavin
4 out of 5 so far.
so far. Yep.
3 out of
What
4.
was the last county
Ooh.
established in Minnesota? The last county. Cook, Red Lake, Lake of the Woods, or Roseau?
Lake of the Woods? I don't know.
My guess would be Red Lake, Paul.
That's kind of what I was thinking too because of the reservation.
That's
what
exactly what I was
That was the only
thinking.
thing that went through my mind as well.
Go for it.
All right, we're gonna say B, Red Lake. David.
Let's take a look.
Ah,
It is not.
Oh.
And I don't have any further trivia information to follow up on this one, but the answer is Lake of the Woods.
you're right.
Dana, be more aggressive with this team of ours.
All right, at the end of round one, Team Cliff Clavin has 4 out of 6 points. So now let's give Not Fast, Not Furious a turn.
That was a good
Obviously,
effort.
no way they can get more than 3 right.
Well, again, same rules. I'm giving you 30 seconds, not 20. So let's jump into the next set of questions. Sam? In 2020, Boma's golf tournament was held at what course? Jeez. Tartan, Prestwick, TPC, or Pebble Beach? Still.
I think Tartan.
Tartan,
You guys know?
Tartan.
Tartan it is.
That is
Ah,
It's Prestwick. Shoot.
Prestwick. Yeah,
Well,
we've
why'd
been
you say
Prestwick for the
something,
last 4 years. We used to be at Tartan.
Well, I wasn't sure.
Prestwick.
Who's
Got
the
it. Good
golf
job.
committee chair on that one, David?
I'm new in St. Paul, so bear with me.
Obviously, our marketing isn't working.
Who's the committee chair?
Yeah, who is the committee chair? Great question. The guy wearing a golf hat.
It says Prestwick on it, doesn't it? No.
Okay, it's a slow start, but you guys can still beat them. So let's
Dang it.
focus.
All right.
Run the table.
You. I'm counting on you here. So Toby. Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah, done.
Oh, this is rigged.
Outstanding.
Oh, wait. You're assuming that they listen.
yeah, you
Yeah.
got it right. Yeah.
So Toby stands for what?
Outstanding
No,
building.
why didn't you stop me? You could have.
Should we even show the options?
Well,
You can. Go for it. Yeah, go for it. The outstanding building of the year, top operational building of the year, the office building of the year, the outstanding beer of the year is what I need.
So Don and Julie, what do you guys
Hey.
think?
3.
I think we should go with A.
We'll go with A.
Yeah, A's good.
Good listener. Correct.
David,
Right.
we're gonna. Team Clavin is gonna file an official complaint right early now.
hold on. Let me get out my file for complaints. It's right here. So, all right. Next question.
Oh,
In what year was the Osborne 370 building constructed?
Whoa.
This is a tough one.
1958, 1968, 1978, or 1988?
You guys have any idea?
I don't have any idea, but I'm going with 58 because that's the year I was born.
Excellent answer.
Julie?
Boy. Huh. What'd you say? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with A. I have no idea.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
That's it.
Okay, thanks, Lee. Let's look. No. The correct answer is 1968.
E.
And
Shoot.
for the record, that question has been in several of our trivia challenges. No one's ever gotten it right.
What's
They
a
either guessed
decade?
58 or 78.
It's okay to do. What's a decade? That's not much off.
I know there's a special.
Don was born in 58, said that's enough. All the good things that can happen have happened. We'll wait till 68 for this building to go. So,
Team Clavin, I like our chances.
next question. Right. Based on visitors in 2019, what is the most popular Minnesota state park? Itasca, Gooseberry Falls, Fort Snelling, or Split Rock Lighthouse?
I think A.
I do too. Any ideas, Don?
Too, it's the beginning of the Mississippi. I know it's not much to look at, but I think a lot of people go there. But
You said
I don't know. Before we say anything, Fort Snelling gets a lot of visitors. And it's right next to the
Here you
Minneapolis.
go, 5 seconds. Pick one, Lee.
Itasca.
Okay.
You got to listen to Don.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you got to listen to Don. So
gotta listen to
the
Don.
Twin Cities and the school kids factor in there. Fort Snelling is a hot property for school field trips. And because of all the districts in the metro, they have more access. So more kids go there than anywhere. That pumps their numbers up.
All right.
All right. Next question. Is there still a chance? There's not.
No.
But
No.
we're going to continue.
The
No.
question is, are we still going to get $25?
No. No, Don. Which state has no naturally occurring lakes?
Wow.
Maryland, New Mexico, Hawaii, or Nevada?
Nevada.
Yeah, I would say Nevada.
D it is.
Okay. You guys are getting very good at this.
See, it's tricky. You wouldn't think it would be, yeah.
You wouldn't
think it would be Nevada, but of
you
course
wouldn't
it's
think of
not.
what it is. The correct answer is actually Maryland, which no one
Maryland.
thinks of naturally, but Maryland is has none. It's also the smallest.
Really?
It has bodies of water, but they've all been created as reservoirs, by dams. Otherwise, they don't have anything that would be a naturally occurring lake. It's crazy.
It's all salt water, basically, then.
And they do have a pretty big bay.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
Is that the last question?
Unfortunately, I think we have one more.
Well, let's see. Let's keep this streak going.
It's just like, can we end this now? But yes, there is one more. We're going to move along to it.
St. Paul is roughly at the same northern latitude as what other city? Madrid, Spain, Venice, Italy, Berlin, Germany, or Stockholm, Sweden?
I have no idea.
What do you think, Don?
I'm going with Venice, Italy.
Good answer. B.
You guys want to phone a friend in Team Clavin?
You want to phone the guy? Let's see if that's the right answer, Sam. They said B, Venice, Italy.
Yay! It's a moral victory.
A blind squirrel.
Dennis and Madrid are relatively close. I think that your sample, your bad answers, that one could have been, that's a little close, but.
Say, can the trivia teams ask the moderators a trivia question?
Go for it. I'll take one. I'm really good at trivia.
Dave and Joe and Samantha, what two
All right.
cities what are the two northernmost cities to host a World Series game?
Toronto, Canada, and
Ooh.
Minneapolis.
I would put, Minneapolis is one of those. Is Toronto? I don't know. I almost want to say, has Seattle ever hosted?
No, they haven't. That was my next
Okay.
slide too.
All right.
And Boston is lower than Minnesota on the from a latitude.
Yeah.
So
North and south.
You're half right. The
Detroit?
answer is Minneapolis and Bloomington, Minnesota.
Oh, there you go. Very good. Yeah, trick question. I love it.
What? Minneapolis and Bloomington? Wow.
Very good. I like
very
that.
good trick questions. Yeah, I'm
Okay, I got a
deducting
trick.
2 points from Cliff Clavin for that.
Oh, it's a tie. Hey, we got a tie.
Now,
Okay, I
so
have a quick-
thank you to Not Fast, Just Furious. You furiously answered wrong several times. I think you got 2 points.
Yeah, two.
That's okay. It's
Yeah.
we're like an elementary school soccer team. Everybody participates, gets a ribbon. That's all.
All right.
So okay, so that's it. We're not going to have any sudden death. I'm proud to say, Cliff Clavin, you are the winners today. Congratulations.
Thank you, Greater St. Paul Bowling.
Good job, team.
So, Team Cliff Clavin, you can watch your email for an email from Denise with how to receive your gift cards. So, well done.
Do we get continuing ed credit for this?
No.
Ah,
Yeah, you get 0.0001 credit. Harry.
All right. Well, thanks again to our sponsor, Craft Mechanical. That concludes this episode of St. Paul Bowman's Trivia Challenge. So, thank you,
Thanks, everyone.
everybody.
thank you.
Thank you.
Way to go,
Thank
team.
you all,
Way to
participants.
go, Team Clavin.
Have a good
There you
afternoon.
go.
Thanks for joining.
It was
Thank
fun.
you.
Good job, everybody.
Have a great day.
Bye.
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 Bye.